Okay, I've got white. I'll take the diagonal corner. 6q versus 6q, possibly about 4-4 and 4-3 for me. Dual 4-3s for my opponent. It's kind of a slow move. I could pincer here. Okay, he kicked me. And I could jump out here to avoid being surrounded. Okay, a normal approach, but he might be trying to do something against these stones. So why don't I pincer again? Strengthen these stones. So he just jumped out. In that case, I will keep the corner, I guess. These guys are not yet surrounded. Okay, if he continues to play here, that's still pretty slow. Let's keep jumping out with this group. Then he's going to undercut me here, but I think I should play a bigger move at this point. Let's see, is he going to pincer me? No, he just plays on this side. So let's take our extension here, high or low. Let's go low because we're on the enemy side of the board there. And yeah, I'll jump out once. And then approach. Let's see, we did a high approach before. Let's do a low approach, see what he does. Same thing. So black always gets the same result. I could do something different. I could hane here. He blocks and then I take an extension, but then he takes the stone whenever he wants. So it's kind of not very good. I mean, it doesn't seem to add up to a whole lot. So this stone is already pincered. Why don't we cap it? And then strengthen our groups as his group struggles to live. If I go here and he hanes, I cut. Maybe he gives me the corner. He doesn't. He just responds that way. Okay. I was wondering if he might do something different here. Let's poke at this point here. So he needs to connect. So if I go here, he'll probably respond. So he has surrounded here, but he's got a cutting point here. Let's see if he fixes. This goes to me, this ladder, so we can cut him here. Okay, so what have we got here? He's got 4 stones. I extend, he pushes, I block, he cuts, it's an Atari. He can Atari me down to here. If I block, he will, oh, it's not an Atari. Sorry, he's got extra liberties on the outside here. Okay, so he decided to fix there. So he's looking to exploit the cutting point there, I guess. Let's connect. Okay, and then we'll turn here, keep these groups separated. We've got two weak groups running next to each other, so we'll split them. Can Hane there, I think. Let's continue to surround this group.
Yoyomi now starts.
Yeah, we can connect here. He's got two eyes. But the connection, what's the best connection for me? Yeah, I wonder if this group is really alive, if he could find some way to attack it. Because there's one eye in here, but where's the second eye? You may be able to punch out all the eyes there.
9, 8, 7, 6.
So let's go a little bit down here. And we can return back to this area. Okay, and make sure we get an equal share of this side here. And just keep them low over here. Get some free forcing moves. I assume they're for forcing. Then jump out here, build and strengthen this group. Yeah, I was going to say, I was looking around the board. His areas of territory here, here, this corner. Yeah, he got all the corners, huh? I might have trouble making up the territory that he has here. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Okay, got Sente. Let's keep what we can of this corner. And then make this corner a bit smaller. Just poke in here. So yeah, I don't think he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. He does have 6 groups, but they all seem to be alive. This one, yeah, I guess I could poke an eye out here, but it's connected to here. So
9, 8, 7.
Just build what I can in the middle. And then okay, I'm hoping to kill that stone. Let's see. He has an Atari. Oh, he's taking the Atari on the other side. Okay, so that stone is dead. I was going to poke in here, but I think maybe now he doesn't have to respond. Maybe he does. Let's see if he responds. He created all of those cutting points. So this is an Atari here. And he says that's okay. So if he takes, I'll take back. So, and it's not vitally connecting anything anyway, is it? Because this group is already connected over to here, he doesn't need those stones. So just go here. Go here. He honeys on the inside. I push in. He Ataris my stone. I can Atari his, but it doesn't seem to gain much. Okay, threaten the cut. Maybe that cut doesn't do anything either. So yeah, I'm just trying to maximize my territories here. Probably over on this side. This is where I can get the most. Yeah, so we came back over here. So I think this game is going to go to counting, it looks like. Don't think that's Sente, because the cut doesn't do anything. So let's do something over here then. Hane, he cuts, I take. It's a little ugly looking. Let's do this. Okay, so I think the thing to do here is maximize what we've got over here. Aha. I guess if he takes that stone, I'll connect here. I'll live that way. Well, I can get one forcing move in here, right? Because this would also connect me. If you let me take those. And so I can either take these or connect here. So I have two ways to live. Let's keep our territories over here. If I go here and he cuts, is this alive? I think it is. Because there's an eye here and an eye here. I go here, he can cut. I take the Atari, so I have to connect here. Okay. End game, end game, end game. Just not seeing a lot of good end game. I'll drop down here. And it says I won. So I guess I did have an advantage in territory. Let's see, I got this chunk. Let's count my chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of small. 5. Yeah. Hard to compare. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they're all really small. And we didn't quite resolve this area. Yeah, let's check this out with Cottrain and see what it thinks. Seemed like a pretty fair game to me. There we go. So where do we stand? 7 wins, 9 losses. So 5 wins to rank up, 3 losses to rank down. So I'm still hanging in there at 6Q. A tough rank to hold for me. Let's go to the games. Save it. Yeah, I didn't get much practice in this week, so I was the last games that I played were actually from the stream last week. So today's the 28th, game 1. I like to practice some during the week, try and learn some things, but I was busy this week. Okay. So let's get to Cottrain. So I'll learn what I can during the stream anyway. Load game. Yeah, you can learn good stuff during the stream. Sometimes you get comments from the viewers. And of course you can always check out what Cottrain has to say. But when you have more time, when you're not streaming, you have more time to look at the Cottrain output and maybe go over it in more detail. It might get kind of boring during the stream, but would be good. So I was white. It seems like I got off to a good start. This slowly declining line says white is doing okay, but this is all 5. Yeah, this is 5 points, so that doesn't really matter a whole lot. 5. Now light is getting more of a lead. Yeah, it's still going back and forth between even and, well, I got up to a 20-point lead at one point. Okay, the accuracy of this game is going to be terrible. Look at all this. When it bounces around like this, it means both of us are overlooking a good move. But it seems the trend through here was steadily in my favor towards the end. So that's interesting. So my opponent, yeah, was never really in the game. Didn't feel like I had that big an advantage. I did have Comey. I kind of forget about Comey when I'm playing. So at the end here, it's a 20-point advantage. When he resigned, so I guess he didn't resign prematurely. Here we can look at a few things at the opening, see how we did okay in the opening. There's just a number of slow moves from black. It didn't think that was the best. Okay, I think I've seen this before. It likes the lean here better than the pincer. Yeah, I think I like that too. I'll try and remember that lean there. It did want me to Hane. I was wondering if I should Hane, although the Hane I was thinking of was on top, and I settled with just strengthening my stone. But and it did not like the pincer. It wanted me to kick and back off. Let's see if it's, would this really go this way? See, I kick. He probably would respond. I back off. I think he would go here, pincer my stones immediately rather than play on the other side. So I jump out. He jumps out. And then I go after this stone. I guess that's why the AI was suggesting black would play over here first to strengthen these guys, and that would give these stones time to escape. But, you know, I've got a weak group here that's running. That's why I didn't want to play like that. So I took the chance to pincer here. It says I should have done a tighter pincer. And then he could double approach or go in. Say he double approaches. What would I do? Attach on this side. surround and take this stone. Yeah, that seems like an okay result for me as well. Guess I was worried he might jump in, but he's just too weak. It is a possible move. And this would lead to some crazy fighting, I guess. When I surround this stone, it says I should go here first. Yeah, turns into a big mess. Okay, so anyway, that was kind of the opening. I got slight advantage here. Let's see what this one was. Boom, he made a mistake. Oh, I made a mistake here. The jump out, it thought. Okay, once again, it wants me to play here before I jump out. Attack the weak stones over here rather than just saving my own. So when I jump out, he could have gone after these stones, but he didn't. And so we still keep the lead. So it looks like things like that were happening. And here, what is this big mistake here? Boom. That was a 5-point mistake, huh? When I should have connected here. So when I connect here, the problem is he can cut here now. And then cut there. Yeah, I guess if I had connected on this side, then these stones would have been strengthened. So by connecting down here, I was strengthening these stones. And but apparently he's not going to attack them. He's going to go after the weaknesses here. Let's see. So yeah, what happens if I connect the other way and he tries to attack these stones? He can't really split them. Okay, so it's just a better way of connecting. I buy that. And then what's the other big mistake here? Boom, 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 boom. So what did I play? I played there. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for... I was worried about this group. So probably I lost points by trying to save this group. I realized later this group can connect out. Or, you know, it'll get an extra move here. So we'll get into an eye situation where we'll be able to make an eye here or connect out here. So this was unnecessarily cautious. And AI is suggesting playing here or here. And leaving me with about a 5-point lead. Yeah, it's a close game. And then somewhere around here my opponent starts making mistakes, and now my lead is growing. And I was ahead the rest of the way, although it got close again here. Anyway, that's enough analysis. Let's check out get another game going, I mean.